And I'm like, yeah, like I ain't got no problem with her. Like, you know, we never fought. Like, you know, it's nothing. Like, I'm not about to beef with her for what? Like, even if she's talking to my ex-boyfriend, I'm not about to beef with you over no nigga. Like, that's just not me.
Catch me, don't you catch me, I'm falling in love.
What's up, YouTube? It's that's Nicole, and I was just at home thinking like, wow, I never properly introduced myself to my channel. So of course you guys know my name is Destiny, and at first I was just gonna like film a Q&A for you guys, or not a Q&A, like a tag type of video, but I was like, nah, because like you can know stuff about me, but you're still not like seeing like my actual personality. So like, to introduce myself and so you guys can get like more of a warm feel for me, I decided to do a story time. So mind you, this story is back when I was younger and I was kind of ratchet, so don't judge me. Like, this isn't how I act at this current day and age. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Don't be calling me ratchet in the comments. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to name this video yet, but it's basically a story about the time where I was basically called out to fight a female because she wanted to show off in front of her then boyfriend, which was my ex-boyfriend, which wasn't really, that's a whole nother story, but basically that's basically what happened. So I'm just gonna give you guys like just a little backstory about this particular female and somebody who played a big part in like basically why we fought. So I'm gonna call her A. A is the girl that I fought, and T is a friend, well, who used to be a friend of mine, which was also her friend, and like a big reason like why the fight even happened. So I'm gonna talk about T first because she's the reason why I know A. So me and T met when I was in the 6th grade, I believe. Yeah, I was in the 6th grade. I moved on her block, so that's how me and T met or whatever. And so yeah, so I ended up moving or whatever, and T ended up moving around the same time that I did. So instead of us staying on the same block like we used to, we just stayed about, it wasn't that far away, but it was kind of far away, but it was like on the same like main street. So we stayed about 10 blocks away. So I used to sometimes walk over her house, or she'd meet me halfway, and we'd, you know, that's how we used to meet up. So the block that T stayed on, A stayed on. So that's how I ended up knowing A. Me and A was never like really friends like that. We used to get into it all the time, and T was kind of fake. Like, she used to play like both sides. Like, sometimes she'd be on my side, or sometimes she'd be on A side, whatever. I'm not friends with T anymore, but her and A is still friends. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, so me and A would get into it like all the time. Like, but we would never fight. Like, we'll always end up like about to fight. Like, she'd say something slick, and you know, I call her out, or I end up playing on her phone or something, and you know, we used to go back and forth like that. But A was always kind of scary. Like, whenever it came down for us to fight, like, she'd always be the one like to back down. Like, she never wanted to fight me and whatever. So it was this one particular day, this played a real big part in the story. It was one particular day, I think it was the winter, and I'm just at home, and I think A ended up leaving me a voicemail, and on my voicemail she was like calling me out, like just talking crazy, like said I look like Kermit the Frog. Like, she was trying it, like she was really trying me, like she was really calling it out. I don't know if she thought because it was like snowing outside that I wasn't gonna come through, but girl, I put on my boots and my coat, and I called T like, yeah, I'm about to come over, because she was with A. You know, T was messy. Like, to this day, I still love her. If she see this video, no shade, no tea. But she was kind of messy. Like, she was with A this day while she left this voicemail on my phone. But I was telling her, like, yeah, I'm about to come fight her. Like, you know, she talking crazy. Like, those fighting words, mind you, this is back in the day. So I ain't this wretched no more, y'all. That's all I used to do back in the day. I was messy too. So yeah, so I end up, I'm strolling down Warren, like I'm finna come, you know, it's about to go down basically. She knew this, she knew I was coming. So yeah, so me and T, we get to a house and whatever, and she opened the door, like she just let us in, and we walked past. Okay, so yeah, so like we walked past her grandma, her brother, her mother. Like, I spoke to them. Her room was like all the way in the back of the house. So basically her room was like on the back porch. Like, it was really a porch, but that's where her room was. So we get to her room, and I'm like, okay, so what's all that stuff we was talking? Like, I don't know what you thought we was coming here for. Like, you know what voicemail you just left me? Like, you gotta know what I'm coming for. So like, what's up? So basically she like, like called for her mama, like as soon as I said that, basically for her mama to put me out. And I'm like, I'm still like trying to fight her. Like, girl, like I ain't coming all the way down here for nothing. Like, I know it's probably like 20 degrees outside. We're not about to fight outside. I thought we was about to rumble in your room or whatever. So her mother ended up putting me out, and me and T, well, she put me and T out. So like, we still just standing outside in front of her house. So ratchet. So ratchet. Like, I'm not proud of this moment, y'all, but this how I used to act. So like, I'm still calling her out, like, come out. Like, sis was scared. Like, she was so scared. She stayed on the porch and she was just talking shit. And I'm not the one. I mean, I guess I was kind of being disrespectful to her mother because I was doing all of that, period. But like, you know, I wasn't really disrespecting her mother like that. It was really T, like, arguing with her mother and arguing with the girl next door, all type of stuff. Like, it was just crazy. Long story short, she didn't want to fight me, so we never fought. Okay, so rewind. I'm talking about rewind. Fast forward to a couple of months. I believe, yeah, it was a couple of months later. It was like the summer or like spring transitioning into the summer. It was one of those months or whatever. I'm just at home, just chilling, you know. Me and her beef is like long gone. Like, she don't want to fight me. I'm not about to. I'm not a bully. I'm not about to keep like messing with somebody that don't want to fight me. Like, we don't talk since then. We squashed it. Like, it's whatever. So one day, like, T come to my house. I think she came with another friend of mine, which I'm gonna call her N or either P. N and P is sisters. So she came with one of those because they were all down the street at my ex-boyfriend's house. So, A was now talking to my ex-boyfriend, which I wasn't really mad because me and her was never really cool like that. Like, she just was cool with T. So that's the only times we used to hang out. We never like, I didn't like her like that. So yeah, she started talking to my ex-boyfriend, and they were all down at his house. So they come over. I forgot what she came for, but before she left, she's like, "Oh, Destiny, didn't you say you don't have a problem with A?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like I ain't got no problem with her. Like, you know, we never fought. Like, you know, it's nothing. Like, I'm not about to beef with her for what? Like, even if she's talking to my ex-boyfriend, I'm not about to beef with you over no nigga. Like, that's just not me." So she like, "Yeah, because I told her you didn't have a problem with her." And I'm like, "So what's the conversation that y'all having? Like, would it even make you ask me this question? Like, what is she down there saying about me, and especially in front of him? Like, I don't even care about him. Like, me and him we was talking for a month, and that's it. Like, we never did anything, or like, you know, he was nobody to me. So I'm like, I don't even know why my name is being brought up, period. Like, y'all are irrelevant to me at this point." So she like, "Yeah, so all right, you ain't got no problem with her." And they go back down to where A is or whatever, to his house. and they there or whatever, and she called me, and she like, "Now, Destiny, didn't you just say that you don't have a problem with A?" And I'm like, I just said I don't have a problem. Like, why do you keep asking me this question? Like, what is she saying about me? So I can hear her in the background. Like, I don't know exactly what she was saying, but she was just talking shit. Like, girl done grew some balls over the summer. Like, I mean, I ain't nobody to be scared of or nothing, but like, sis was scared. Like, sis was scared when I just called her out. Like, I just called you out a couple of months ago. I just tried to fight you a couple of months ago, but now since you're in front of him, like, you just got hella balls. Like, I'm just confused at this point. Like, what's what? Like, is she trying to fight me or something? That's what I'm asking them. And they like, yeah, A want to fight you. And I'm like, I'm chilling. Like, I'm chilling. I'm on Facebook. Like, my hair ain't done. I think I was in the house that day because my hair wasn't done. You know, I'm just chilling in the house. So I'm like, now if I come down the street, you better fight me, because like, we just tried to fight a couple of months ago and you didn't want to fight me. So I'm not about to come out of my comfort zone to come fight you if you don't really want to fight. So like, are you want to fight me? So I hear she like, yeah, she want to fight. I'm like, all right. So I think I threw on me some flip-flops. I had on a black shirt, my hair in a ponytail. Like, I was looking ratchet as hell. But I'm like, I mean business. Like, she want to fight me. I'm not about to let nobody call me. That's just how I was. Like, I'm not about to let you call me out and don't do nothing. Like, it's just not about to happen. Like, something at this point, you're going to fight me. You're not going to get away from this fight this time just like you got away from it a couple of months ago. This been going on for too long. We about to fight. So I come down the street. It's okay, so I had to cross warn to get to them. So I see them. So like, I'm running across the street. I can't see exactly who they're, but I know it's P, it's N, it's A, and it's T, and then it's him, which is, his name is, I'm gonna call him L. So I'm running across the street, and I got my, like, I'm running across the street with like my phone pointed out, like, cause I'm thinking I'm running towards N, which I'm really running towards A. Like, I'm running up to her to give her my phone, but then I realized, like, oh, this is the bitch I'm about to fight. So I give my phone to N or whatever. So she like, I'm getting ready. Like, I'm like, what's up? She like, what's up? So I'm like, oh, okay. She for real this time. Sis grew some balls. Like, she really want to fight me. So in the middle of the what's ups, like the fighting words, you know, once the fighting words get to going, I'm getting hot. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, it's time to scrap. I sound so ratchet. Like, I'm so happy I'm not that girl no more. But anyways, so in the middle of us, like, you know, doing the fighting words and whatever, she get to hugging him and kissing him, like, as if I'm just supposed to pause and like just wait for y'all to get done. But I'm already hyped up. I'm already geeked up. I don't care like what you doing. Like, we about to fight right now, period. And I'm gonna hit you first because I'm never gonna let you get me first. So she's hugging him, and I just run up from, like, okay, she's in front of him hugging him, and I run up behind him and like grab her hair and like just swinging on her. Like, dog, this shit is embarrassing. I run up on her and I start swinging on her, like, while they hugging or whatever. Cause like, what you thought you was doing? You thought you was making me mad? No, you about to get your ass beat. So I run up on him, on her, like, which he was in front of. He was in front of her, so she was in front of. You know, they was in front of each other, and I run up behind him and I start swinging on her and I grab her hair. So like, we fighting like while he's in the middle of it. And you know, we just fighting. I swung on her like a good like 5 times, and I pulled out some of her braids in the midst of that. So he break us up and whatever. And I threw her hair on the ground, and she's still like, she playing her hair, like her braids is coming out while she's like, you know, checking her hair. And she like, she mad, like, not she real mad, like she about to fuck me up. So she run back up, and like, we fighting head up. Like, at this point, the fight, okay, so we just swinging on each other. Like, I think, Okay, so I'm hitting her in the face, and she was probably hitting me in the head, and we both had each other hair. And in the middle of, like, it could have been a tie. Like, it was about to be a tie. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not like I was really just whooping her ass. The fight was actually kind of weak, like, whatever. So, in the middle of the fight, she just gives up. Like, she just gave up. Like, she just like, ah! Like, she screamed. Dude, she just screamed in like the middle of the fight as if like I'm really just whooping her ass. I don't know if my hips was hurting that bad, but sis gave up. So she just let go of me. So I'm like, okay, just because you let go of me don't mean I'm done whooping your ass. So I finished like hitting her. I hit her a couple more times and she fell to the ground. Mind you, I said when I read down there, I had on flip-flops. I'm sick, y'all, so that's why I sound like that. So I had on flip-flops, so you know, I kicked my in the midst of us fighting, my flip-flops kicked off. So while she's on the ground, I started to stump her barefooted, like what you thought you was doing? Like, oh my god, this shit is so embarrassing. Like, I'm stumping her while I don't have any shoes on, so I don't even know why I was stumping her in the first place. Like, it's not doing no type of damage. Like, so they break us up once again, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't even want to fight you. Like, you called me out, you know, like, just talking my last minute shit. And she in the middle of the war, and like she's on the phone, like calling her people, and I'm like, call your people. Like, I already done whooped your ass. Like, it's nothing and whatever. So basically she embarrassed the shit out of herself in front of her boyfriend, which was my ex-boyfriend. Like, why would you even do that? Like, why would you call me out? I'm at home just chilling. Like, you called me out. Like, I didn't want to fight you. I wasn't thinking about you, nor was I thinking about him. And he just looking stupid, like, after the fight. And I think my friend Ian said something like, you not about to jump in, like, as if he tried to jump in the midst of the fight. Like, I wasn't worried about that. Like, I didn't even care about him. So, yeah, I just went home. And the funniest part is, like, when I got home, like, this is how ratchet I was. Like, when I got home, I get on Facebook like, yeah, just beat such and such ass. Tagged her in the status like, I ain't even want to fight you, but I beat your ass. Just talking shit and whatever. So this girl get on Facebook and play like ain't nothing never happened. She like, what, huh? What you talking about? Who is you? And I'm like, sis, you know me. Like, bitch, I was digging all in your face. Like, now you don't know me. Now you don't know me, sis. Like, girl, bye. So yeah, she like just steady playing stupid. Like, we ain't just fighting whatever. And I'm looking like, girl, I just said her name. Stop playing, A. Like, you know we just fought and whatever. So like, it was a couple comments of us going back and forth, and like at the end of it, she just like basically admitted to knowing me and admitted to us fighting, and she like just leave me alone. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave you alone, like whatever. So that's basically the fight. A couple months after that, I think I saw her. At the water park and whatever. The water park was like up the street from us, and I wasn't paying her no attention. Like, I saw T there too. She was there with T, so I wasn't paying neither one of them no attention. Like, I forgot who I was even there with. I think it was my friends who I'm still friends with this day, but they was never really like cool with T, or like never even knew T like that anyways. So I was there with them, and A was there, and like right before the water park closed, somebody went up to A and said like, oh, Destiny want to fight you again, like after the water park, which I didn't. Like, I barely even looked at her. Like, I wasn't worried about her. Like, I'm just having fun basically. And she came up to me like, yeah, just to let you know, I don't want to fight you no more. Like, that whatever happened between us was a couple of months ago. Like, I ain't got no problem with you. And I'm like, okay, I was about to fight you in the first place. Like, I was about to go my ass home. Like, I'm not worried about you no more. So yeah, so that's basically the time a girl tried to show out in front of her man and got embarrassed. Cause don't play. Moral of the story is it's okay to not be a fighter. Like, even still to this day, like, I'm not even a fighter. But don't try to show off, especially if you know you're not a fighter and you know you don't fight. Don't try to show off for somebody else that is about that life and get embarrassed, because at the end of the day, it's not worth it, especially over a boy who 9 times out of 10 you're not going to be with in a couple of years. I'm speaking to young girls because this happened when I was younger. You're not going to be with him in a couple of years, and it's just not worth it. Like, it's really not. Like, we fought, we got it over with. At the end of the day, I walked away from that fight, and I look back on it, and it was silly as hell to me. Like, we didn't even have to fight. Like I said, we done got into it before, but it never came down to blows because she wasn't a fighter, and I respected that. Like, I'm not gonna try to fight you or try to bully you into fighting me, because if you not like that, then you just not like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you did, thumbs up this video, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and let me know if y'all want to see more of these type of videos. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.